on a three.
A lot stronger than the other because of her experience and maturity.
Nice look from Clark, and Smith lays it home.
Just for that reason, they're too deadly from behind the arc.
An 11-0 run for New York. Clark, she got another.
Angel Reese fans, are you sitting down? Because Lisa Leslie just did a 180 that's shaking up the WNBA. After Clark's game-changing performance, Leslie's not talking co-ROTYs anymore. But is one game enough to crown a winner? You might be thinking, what's the big deal? Well, let me tell you. We're talking about two of the hottest rookies in WNBA history going head-to-head for that coveted Rookie of the Year title. Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark aren't just playing ball, they're rewriting the record books. But here's the thing. One game just flipped this whole rivalry on its head. We're about to dive into the moment that had Lisa Leslie changing her tune faster than a crossover dribble.
I don't care what comparisons you make. Both Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark deserve Rookie of the Year award. The pressure and weight of this season has forever changed the WNBA. Both rookies rose to the top and exceeded all our expectations.
She said about how transcendent this class is and these two young ladies are, but you're not splitting the vote. Angel Reese, in any other year, probably wins Rookie of the Year. Not this year. Caitlin Clark has proved to the rest of us that she is the best player in this rookie class.
Why does this matter so much? It's not just about a trophy. This battle is shaping the future of women's basketball, and trust me, you don't want to miss a second of it. You might think you know what dominance looks like in the WNBA, but Angel Reese's rookie season, it's forcing us to redefine the word. What could one player possibly do to make the entire league sit up and pay attention? Well, how about shattering a record set by one of the greatest to ever play the game? That's exactly what Angel Reese did when she racked up 13 consecutive double-doubles, breaking Candace Parker's previous record. This isn't just impressive, it's the kind of performance that changes the game. But Reese wasn't content with just breaking records. She decided to make double-doubles her signature move. We're talking about a rookie averaging 13.9 points and 11.7 rebounds per game. That's not just good, that's the kind of consistency that makes coaches lose sleep and opponents question their game plans. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 95% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Now, you might be wondering, how good is that really? Let me put it this way. Reese's performances were so dominant that fans started thinking the Rookie of the Year award was already locked up. Before the season even hit its halfway point, people were already engraving her name on the trophy. But here's where it gets really interesting. Reese's streak didn't just impress fans and analysts. It caught the attention of WNBA royalty. Lisa Leslie, four-time Olympic gold medalist and WNBA legend, couldn't ignore what she was seeing. In fact, Leslie was so impressed that she made a statement that set social media on fire. Leslie suggested that both Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark should be co-rookies of the year. This wasn't just any hot take. This video racked up 4.1 million views. That's right, millions of people tuned in to hear what Leslie had to say about these two rookies who were turning the league upside down. Why was this such a big deal? Because Leslie recognized that both Reese and Clark were doing something special. In her own words, the pressure and the weight of the season has forever changed the WNBA, and both rookies rose to the top and exceeded all expectations. This wasn't just praise. It was an acknowledgement that we were witnessing something historic. Reese's dominance on the court wasn't just about numbers. It was about setting a new standard for what rookies could achieve in the WNBA. She wasn't just playing well for a first-year player. She was playing like a seasoned veteran night after night. Think about it. In a league filled with world-class athletes, Reese was consistently out-rebounding and outscoring players with years more experience. She wasn't just holding her own. She was leading the charge. This kind of performance doesn't just win games, it changes perceptions about what's possible in women's basketball. While Reese was changing perceptions, Clark was about to change history. How does a rookie go from being part of a co-ROY conversation to standing alone at the top? The answer lies in a single jaw-dropping performance that left even WNBA legends speechless. Let's talk about Caitlin Clark's game against the New York Liberty. This wasn't just any game, it was a showcase of skill that had the entire league buzzing. Clark didn't just play well. She did something no rookie in WNBA history had ever done before. We're talking about a triple-double, 19 points, 13 assists, and 12 rebounds. You might be thinking, okay, big numbers, but what's the big deal? Well, here's why this matters. Clark didn't just rack up stats. She led her team in every major category: points, assists, rebounds, and steals. Clark topped them all. But it's not just about the numbers. It's about when and how she delivered. Picture this. The Indiana Fever are down 66-55 early in the fourth quarter. Looks like game over, right? Not for Clark. She steps up and leads an 11-0 run that turns the entire game around. This isn't just playing well. This is taking control when it matters most. But wait, there's more to this story. Clark's triple-double isn't just a personal achievement. It's a franchise first. No player in Indiana Fever history had ever recorded a triple-double before. Think about that for a second. In her rookie season, Clark's already setting records that veteran players haven't touched. Now remember Lisa Leslie, the WNBA legend who suggested co-rookies of the year? Well, Clark's performance didn't just impress her, it completely changed her mind. After watching Clark's historic game, Leslie did a complete 180. Her new stance, the separation is clear. That's right, Leslie went from advocating for co-ROTYs to congratulating Clark on separating herself from the pack. This isn't just about one game changing Leslie's mind. It's about how a single performance can shift the entire narrative of a season. Fans took to social media in droves, many declaring that Clark had just locked up the Rookie of the Year award. One game, that's all it took to turn the Roddy race on its head. What makes this even more impressive is the context. Clark didn't do this against a bottom-tier team. She put up these numbers against the New York Liberty, one of the top teams in the league. This wasn't just a good game, it was a statement. Clark's triple-double didn't just change the game, it changed minds. But as one legend switches sides, fans are left wondering, is this fairness in action or a betrayal of another rising star? The fallout is shaking the WNBA to its core. You thought the Rookie of the Year race was heating up before? Well, it just reached boiling point. Lisa Leslie's sudden change of heart has ignited a firestorm in the basketball world. Angel Reese fans are furious, and they're not holding back. Remember when Leslie suggested co-rookies of the year? That video racked up 4.1 million views. Now, after Clark's historic triple-double, Leslie's singing a different tune. She's not just praising Clark, she's declaring her the clear frontrunner for ROTY. And Reese's supporters, they're crying foul. Social media is blowing up with fans defending Reese's record-breaking season. They're pointing to her 13 consecutive double-doubles, a feat that had everyone talking earlier in the year. One fan summed up the frustration. Give Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark both ROTY because it'd be unfair for either of them to lose. But not everyone's buying the co-ROTY idea. Jason Whitlock's stirring the pot, calling Leslie's initial stance skin color tribalism. He's arguing that comparing Reese and Clark is like comparing apples and oranges. They're both fruit, but entirely different flavors. Whitlock's not stopping there. He's calling the whole co-ROTY concept ridiculous. According to him, it's diminishing the significance of individual achievements in pro sports. But is he right? Or is this just adding fuel to an already raging fire? This controversy isn't just about stats or performances anymore. It's sparking deeper conversations about recognition, race, and what it means to be Rookie of the Year in a season where two players are rewriting the record books. The debate's getting so intense, it's turning Reese and Clark into must-watch athletes. Every game, every stat, every highlight is being scrutinized like never before. The Roddy race, it's not just heating up, it's on fire. From Reese's double-double dominance to Clark's triple-double stunner, this WNBA season's been a wild ride. Who knew one game could flip the script so fast? Clark's historic performance didn't just change minds, it's changing the game. This rookie showdown isn't just about trophies, it's putting women's basketball in the spotlight like never before. More fans, more excitement, more attention, the WNBA's heating up, and these rookies are bringing the fire. But here's the real question. In a season where records are falling left and right, can we really crown just one Rookie of the Year? Reese and Clark aren't just playing ball, they're redefining what's possible. And whether you're Team Reese or Team Clark, one thing's for sure, women's basketball will never be the same.